Wednesday evening. Hello, everybody. Let's do a group welcome. We've got Fricky, Wayne, and Kieran to take you through the entertainment today. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to be back.
Yeah,
for me, definitely, yes.
Good to be here.
Wayne's been waiting for 2 weeks to come on the show because we did not have a show last week for obvious reasons. But now we're here, and Wayne has been preparing his stories about Magalies Park for the last 2 weeks. Kieran, it's the first time you're on the show. Welcome. I know you're very excited. When I sent you the message, you were like, champagne bottle emojis.
Yeah, definitely. I'm stoked to be on. First time for everything.
Awesome. And then Fricky, the regular. Hello, Fricky.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me again.
It's an absolute pleasure. Now, one of you is obviously has got the show on, so I can hear myself coming back at me. So if you have sound going on somewhere, just mute it. Let's say hello to the guys who are watching. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Brandon is up there saying, how's it in capital letters, Nochal? How's it? Very excited. Martin, non-ducks. Shandon, good evening. Shandon. How do I say this nicely? I hope you're well. And sorry that you can't see us in stereo. Then, Fricky, what's up? Gerard says, hello, Ducks. Andre, hello. Mark says, good evening, Ducks. I hope the subtitles are working nicely for you. Wimpy says, how's it? Boys, Gerard Sneeman, Wayne, congratulations, champ. You look like Jack Parrow with a long cappy thing.
It's because of the phone angle that I've got. But yeah, I thought I'd just put a bit up on it and then see.
Good. Dudes, we got a lot to talk about, everybody. Obviously, we got Magalies, and we got ERPM, the Thursday league that just happened. We got that to talk about. And then we're building up to Benoni as well. And to add to that, it might not be today, but 24 hours later, we have the classic show. So let me not forget to remind you, everyone, tomorrow, a big, big day. Is going to be a great show. Grant Nell, Lucie Janssen, and Gerard de Bruyne will be joining me as we break it all down. Day 1 to 3, plenty of videos, plenty of results. It's taken a while to put together, but I'd rather have it awesome. And obviously, circumstances us being around. So please tune in for that, and we'll break it all down. What do I want to tell you, gentlemen? I want to tell you that November events are open, if you haven't seen, and there's the last 4 events coming up in November. Woodhill on the 3rd of November is Sunday League 1. Thursday at Rand Park, Firethorn. Haven't been there in the last season or 2, so looking forward to that. That's for the Thursday boys. And then Sunday League 2 wraps it all up for the league action at Krugersdorp, 24th of November. And then the all-important Summer Cup at Kyalami, which the bookings will open soon. Look at all the handsome boys in this graphic there, Kieran. When are you coming on to this graphic?
Soon, I hope. Because I was telling you earlier, I've practiced my winner's speech already. I'm just waiting to throw it out there. So, yeah. So hopefully you guys will be hearing it soon. Okay.
Soon. Just don't waste it on us now. You've got to. We'll give you the mic. We'll remember. We'll give you the mic and you hoy that winner's speech.
Absolutely. I'm tired of winning golf champs now.
Yes. Like you were saying earlier, once somebody wins something, like we had examples of Kevin Ho and Peter Zach, etc. It took them a long time to win, but once they win, they've actually got a couple under the belt now because it's just how it is. So we are confident that when you win your first one, Karen, you will be winning more. But we need you to come and play some Sundays and get a sous chef to take over stuff on Sundays so you can come play on Sundays so that you can have more chance.
Yeah, tell me about it. I hope my life works out like that one day.
I just quickly want to mention, Karen, you need to look at that November field. It is Woodhill, you've got Rand Park, you've got Krugersdorp, and you've got Kyalami. That is probably the best 4 courses in 1 month. So you have to make a plan. To me, well done, man. That's proper finish for a Duckhook season, eh? I'll be honest.
So what did they get some running eggs?
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. They'll cope for one day. I've actually never played Krugersdorp, so I'm actually curious to play Krugersdorp.
Okay.
I'll have to sleep at Fricky's house that night.
That's a done deal. It's all good.
Yeah, because from the east to the west is a bit of a trek.
Massive.
Every time.
I just want to remind everybody, this is what we're playing. Oh, no, that's not the right one. That's this one. This is what we're playing for at the Summer Cup. Obviously, we know now that the major champions, the three next major champions, will get an entry into the Classic. Run-up will get a Cleveland wedge. Third place will get a dozen streets and golf balls. Fourth place will get an entry into the singles match play. And then fifth will get a free league round. If you're wondering what I mean by we get an entry into the Classic, well, if you haven't seen it yet, basically, this is what it's all about.
Nothing can stand in my way. I am a champion. Nothing can stand in my way. Opponents on the damage. Nothing can stand in my way. Competition's invisible. Yeah. Oh, I am invincible.
Nice initiative for next year, Fricky.
That's proper, Mazza. I'll be honest. Yeah, 3 majors to get the spots in the Classic. So, yeah, it's great. I hope the guys will see the initiative and, play more to get there.
Play more and qualify for majors. Top 14 of each league. Wayne, you could be there.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I'm hoping.
For free, hey? For free.
For free. For free. Right, let's move to Magalies. This is what you're waiting for. This was the result. Right on top, as you can see, Wayne Jensen, -1, 37 points. A great finish at the end of the day. It was close because Lucas Burke came in first. He teed off first, came in first, set the clubhouse lead, and he was there for a long time. So when you made him sit there the whole day. And then Carl Davido, Kun, Gary, Granville and Jason all finishing on +4, Marco +5, Bobby +6, Henry +6 as well. So great day out. It all unfolded fantastically. I'm going to put your scorecard up straight away and then you can paint the picture for us.
Yeah, it was actually a good day out. Started on the first, and the one thing I don't think I ever before at Magalies ever parred the first hole. So when I hit the green in 2 and I just missed the birdie putt on the first and then tapped in the par, I was like, it might be a good day. But then eventually you get to the 6th hole, you go make a double. I had played my third shot just over the top back of the green, and then to try and flop it back down, there was no way stopping the ball. Anyway, I ended up putting in for 7. And yeah, no points. Unfortunately, I missed the stroke there. But then when the back 9 came, yeah, it was pretty much a clean run. The 11th hole, it was a long putt. I had it almost off the green on the right. It's actually sat nicely there, just pitched and sat, and then sank the putt there. 17 came, and that was a lovely little chip in there. I had about 110 in, took my pitching wedge, and it bounced off just on the left towards the bunker, but at least not in the bunker, and then had a nice little chip running straight to the cup. Didn't even turn left or right. It just went straight, hit the pin, and down it went. And then coming down 18, it's been a while since I've been in this position. It was actually the one thing I want to mention about the Duckhook community, how awesome and how everybody else celebrates it with you. You're not the only one that's enjoying the victory. Everybody else does. Coming down the 18th on the last, it was actually awesome to see guys start gathering slowly coming up. I just was getting ready for my second shot to lay up, and then I see a few guys come up, and then by the time I got to my third shot, there's all the guys standing there. And I know it's just a little, we always say, yeah, it's a league game, it's not a big tournament or whatever. I don't care what game you're playing. If you're on Duckhook and you're coming down at 18th and you've got the crowd standing there supporting you and all that, it's nerve-wracking. I had to actually step away and then step again, and all I was thinking is just, Wayne, please make contact. And thank goodness that contact got me onto the green, 2-putt in, and it was awesome. It was actually, yeah, it was great stuff, and it was nice being there again. And I will be honest, thanks to Fana, I didn't realize that I was anywhere close to it, because in my mind I'm calculating, Wayne, you're +1, you're +2, and usually we know the last while -2, -3 is good scores to get to winning and all that. So I knew that at the time I was +1 going down the stroke 1, and then Fano, he said something, and I don't think he realized that Wayne doesn't mind looking at the leaderboard, but at the time I was focusing on my singles, and I thought, this is a bit suspicious. Pick up my phone, whoop, have a look, and the next minute that gave me gears, and I was like, Wayne, you can push it. You've got a stroking hole, and all you got to do is finish par birdie. Okay, the last 2 holes I switched it around, but it doesn't matter. It's still par birdie somewhere along the line. And yeah, I walked off with the victory. It was awesome and amazing. It was great stuff. And then I can add another one to the collection, so which is awesome.
It was great to see the people that had gathered because they had to walk quite a way. So basically, you mean a lot to the community. You'll see it in the video. I'm going to play it of Magalies, and if you missed it, keep an eye open. Jacomin, top 10 finish at Magalies. Well done. How did it go?
I enjoyed it so much. I actually made 2 pars today, miss a birdie, but it's getting there. I enjoyed it.
Well done. What was the best part of your game?
It was the 13th. I usually never make any points on that hole, and I actually made a par there. It was one of the holes I did, yeah.
You've been practicing a lot and you have been getting good results. How do you see your golf going forward?
Yeah, like they better look out for me. One of these days I'll have a trophy in my hand.
Hopefully top 5, so I'm happy with that. I did obviously play to try and take it this time, but unfortunately, you know, if I can still get to the top 5, I'm happy with that result. Back 9 was a bit of a, can I say shit show? It was a bit of a shit show. But other than that, driver was working, putting was working. Guess it was just a little bit of nerves that came to the end.
Why is it so much pressure? It's just a normal league game. Yeah! In about time. Wow.
How are you feeling, Benoni? You've done it.
I'll be honest, I was having fun until I finished the singles match play.
And it's nice to be back in the winner's circle.
Finally, and it's been very tough, especially with this bloody handicap of mine going up and down all the time. So it's awesome. So yeah, it feels great. And
Well
it
done.
was nice being in the nervousness again. It's a good feeling.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. There we go. No, thank you. Hold on. White Tiger. Well done, Mr. Jensen.
Carl Magalies, top 5 finish. How did it go?
Very nice course, scenic. The 15th was very hard, but the greens front 9 was good. The greens were easy to read, and then the back 9 not so good. But I enjoyed it. Very nice course. Very nice.
So what was your best part of your game?
Putting in the front 9. Yeah, some monster putts. Been working on that, and yeah, I think that was the putting.
Got vital ranking points here. You're in the top 10. So this is going to help even further to cement your top 10.
Yeah, I was hoping to win the teams games, just get some more points, but the goal is to try and finish top 10 for the year. It's my first year in Duckhook, so to finish top 10, I think it will be quite an achievement.
Lucas, so close, clubhouse leader with 1 hole to go, but unfortunately not. Second place, still good. How did it go?
Oh, it went well, and I'm quite surprised. First 9 didn't go so well. Second 9 I opened with par, and I thought, yeah, this is going better. And yeah, but Wayne played very well. And
Tell me, what was the best part of your game today?
I think putting. I rammed a couple of them, but putting, yeah, was the best.
World champion, Mr. Wayne
It's been a while since I've won something, been a while since I've been in that position, been nervous like that, with all the guys watching like that. It's been a while, but it was great fun. It was awesome. I had some good golf, especially the back 9. That was something incredible. Yeah, putts were sinking. Yeah, everything was just coming together. I was hitting my teal for the 200, and I was hitting it long. I couldn't believe how long I was hitting it today as well. So it was unbelievable.
There we have it. Nice to watch. Clap, clap,
Like
clap. A couple of guys commented it was great to see that chipping on the 17th. So that, how far was it, by the way?
Yeah, I want to say it's a good 15, 20 meters maybe. If you can remember where the pin was front right, and then you've got where the bunker on the left, almost middle of a bunker on the left, just off going a bit off in between the bunker and the green there. So I was over there. So it had a good about 8-10 meter roll on it at least, that it was running straight to the pin.
Wow. Brilliant. It's always nice to finish like that. Let's have a look at some of the graphics and some of the stats. These were the pins. Wayne Sommer took the par 3 fifth as well.
That was actually a nice one to take at the ball bouncing lekker. But then we've got the par 3 ninth, which is Louis, and then the par 3 14th Alan, a little cheat over there. And then we got a lady on there. So the par 4 17th Jenna Wallenkamp. Well done, congratulations, guys and lady.
Yeah, let me tell you a story about the par 3 14th. 14th? Yeah. The pin was there. Somebody's name was on it. Then I hit it closest, or closer, put my name on it. We're like, yay, yay, high five, high five. I might win something. I wasn't even off the green yet. And Fats stuck it like this, boom. So I thought, oh, thanks, Fats. Not even to the cart yet. And then he didn't win it at the end. It was Alan who won it. So it shows you how quickly that thing went. Doof, 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 doof. 4-ball alliance. This was a winning 4-ball alliance. Nice to see Jakumin and Hansi. With Kun and Kunrad. Minus 12, 84 points. Not as much as we normally see. But it just shows you that the course was quite difficult to score in. There's a nice little 8-pointer on the 13th. So must have been 2 birdies or double stroking holes. Probably for... probably pars for Jakomin and Kunrad. So, Hans, if you're watching and you can remember, let us know what that was. Let's have a look at the best of the par 3s. Brendan Venter, well done. Topping the charts, -1. And that includes a blowout. Can you believe that? And you still top the charts. I suppose it helps when you go 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. Any one of us on this list here?
Just Wayne are there.
You're an even there. Pretty much a 1 point on the 8th. The hole's impossible.
That's actually, yeah, bogey and birdie, yeah. So even out.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the par 4s. Wayne, you took this one, -3.
Yeah, the par 4s was actually working quite well. But then we've got Leon that's just behind in -2. And then Francois Scholz, Jaco Jacobs, and Kyle on -1. That's actually pretty good for the par 4s there. And then Bobby van der Spey, Henry Sim, Jason Ivans, Francois Collins. Where's you guys?
Yeah, no. I had a good start, and then after that, I was gone. Lucas, -4 on the par 5s. Got off to a great start with the 4 points on that first par 5. Vickers Lee made a comeback, -3. Kun Senior, -2. Still no Frikkie Barnard on this list.
You know how many points I made on a Magalies? So no.
You sucked at Magalies. Let me just come out here, because I don't get to say this very often to Frikkie, but you sucked at Magalies.
Yes. Yeah, look, I was chasing Shandon the first 9. I made 15 odd points, and I was catching Shandon big time. And then at second 9, Shannon was just getting better and striking the ball better, and I was just nowhere. I think I made, maybe if I'm lucky, 7 or 8 points on the second 9, so it was shocking. So yeah,
okay. You bounced back well. That's all that matters. You bounced back well. Right, what does it all mean? Okay, let's do the whole ranks quickly. As we know that the course rating is lower than it's supposed to be. So how did this impact at all? Well, the easiest hole on the course was the 6th hole. That's a par 5, isn't it? I think so.
Yes, that's the par 5.
Par 5. Almost averaging 2 points. The hardest hole is the 9th hole, which is the par 3, which is also
stroke 18
for a par 3 to be the hardest hole. Less strokes, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, but that's a long par 3 though, eh? Yes, like man.
And those bunkers. Keep finding the bunkers.
I'm impressed with the 10th hole being the second easiest hole. I mean, that's not such an easy hole.
You're right. That's not an easy hole. But I think it's also the strokes you're looking at, because more people can score points here. And this is the points average, you see.
Yeah.
So less people, the lower the handicaps, which it was on the day, the stroke 18 will struggle. Standings. This is what the standings look like. Shandon has now an 8-point lead going into the final match of the season, which will be at Woodhill. Flicky, so you got 8 shots to get on him. Wayne, you're going to need a miracle. You are quite far back. So, sure, it's Shannon's to lose. And then George was in it, and he also had a nightmare at Magalies, so he's now out of it, pretty much. Bobby van der Spey, 291. Did anybody come into the top 10? No. It didn't change too much from here.
Yeah, Mazza, just to quickly talk on this rankings, so all depends on what's happening with Shannon, and we hope that he can play, because of the accident he had. But yeah, just to put it in perspective, I've done a calculation that I need about 34 points. So let's assume Shannon is not there. I still need 34 points to take it from him.
Okay.
So that Wayne needs to get 38 points to take it from Shannon. So
not impossible.
It's a difficult task. Yeah, I think I'm playing of a 8 thereabout, and I think Wayne will go to a 5 thereabout. So it's very difficult. And, on Woodhill, it's not an easy course. But yeah, Shannon sort of got it, but really hope that he can play.
Saki, I just want to give you a little bit of advice. All you Okies are going to look at the stats and the numbers. Forget about the numbers. Let's just go play out and put on the course, and we see what happens.
We should have a goal, so that's why we look at the stats. So,
Easier said than done. Easier said than done, for sure. Right, let's move our focus to ERPM, which happened this past Thursday. Yes, this past Thursday. Great day. Kieran, how did it go? How was the gears there? How was the atmosphere?
Yeah, it was.
How was the course?
It was good. So I think it's a bit of a smaller field than we've had, but yeah, it was good. The course is still a little bit dry, and the greens were quick. Sure. I played with the Cuervo brothers on the day. I'm becoming an honorary member, I think, with all the tequila we're drinking. And Rudy had 2 4-putts. That's how hectic the greens were, yeah. Wow. So the pins weren't really tucked, but they had they were in funny positions. So you had to get the ball to the hole. And if you got it past, it just went down the other side. And it was, it was quite tricky and quick. But overall good.
The greens are normally quick at ERPM, if I'm not mistaken. It just hadn't rained until now. Yesterday was the first real rain we had, which is delayed normally. Normally it's supposed to be mid-September. It's like a month late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
also looking at that, the course, though it was a bit dry, the greens was rain true. And, in the conditions that we've played, the course was really looking good. I'll be honest. I'll compliment ERPM on that. During this time, very good course, eh?
Yeah, I think the greens have probably looked the best I've seen them actually in a while. I know a couple of years ago they really sickled with the greens, but yeah, they as quick as they were, they're running good though.
Oh. This is not an old graphic. Yes, Kevin Ho's on top again because he won. And this is his 2nd victory in a row on the Thursday League. He won last month at Royal West. So there we have another minus 137 points. So it shows you it wasn't easy. And then good to see that the guys contending for the Thursday League, Grant Nell and Jamie Sherry, finishing 2nd and 3rd respectively. So it's also Jamie's to lose. Grant needs to put in a bit of work. We'll have a look at how it stands soon. A good finish for Riyadh, +2. Fricky, there you, +3. Jason, +5. Tough scoring, it looks like it.
Yeah, Mazzo, definitely tough scoring. I mean, obviously looking at the -1 for the win, I think there was a couple of guys that actually could have taken it. But yeah, I mean, if you look at Kevin Ho's scorecard at this point, like you mentioned on the graphic or on the video, he had a very, very bad start. And then, coming back with a couple of pars, making 19 points. And then where it sort of changed for him was obviously that great run of par birdie. Unfortunately, the blackout, sort of stopped his charge, but then managed to keep intact and make 18 points for the -1.
But look at it. From the 5th hole to the 12th hole, he played 8 holes and he was 8 under.
Yes.
Yeah, he was 5 under at one point, and he was leading. He was playing really, really well. But then you saw those like doubles and triples. It sort of threw him out a little bit.
I was refreshing that app a lot. This is I thought this is going to be the biggest Kotsu commander in the history of Kotsu commander if he doesn't finish this thing.
Yeah, I think he came in there stressing.
Did he? But well done to him. I mean, all of a sudden, I think he jumped into the top 10 of the player of the season, and he's probably going to have to win something else to have like real contention hopes, but you never know how it goes. Looking at the pins on the day, Kieran?
Yeah, so the par 3 7th, Deurveld van Rensburg. The par 4 9th was Rudy Pretorius. I must say my name was the first to go on that board. It was about 9 meters away, but anyway. And then the par 3 14th was Rudy van der Vaart. Yeah, and he stuck it really close. Like I said, I was playing that 4-ball and made the birdie.
So, he made the birdie. Good. Thank you for adding that little bit of information. That helps.
Yeah, so 2 4-putts and a birdie.
Very nice. Shall we have a look at the video of ERPM?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Here it is.
Leon, Jamie, you guys are in the lead on this Thursday league. 6 points in it. How are you going to beat Jamie?
Break all his clubs.
Yeah?
No, I won't do that. No, obviously it's a bit of a mental game. Looking forward to it. But yeah, it's all in a few holes. But James is that straight and steady in the fairways, so I think that's why my biggest competitor is just to be there with him and make sure I drain the putts.
Jamie?
I'm not too worried about Leon. Jason I'm worried about. Now that I know Leon's a German, I have no fear. I'll get in his head quite easily, but Jason's the one I'm more worried about.
Yeah, Jace is a vital player because he can pull the ruck any day. So yeah, no. So it's not just Jamie. Jason is definitely the one to keep an eye on as well.
Jamie, top 5 finish. Maybe losing 1 stroke against Grant in the end, but still the leader on the Thursday league. Tell us about the game.
Yeah, happy with the overall performance. Drive wasn't great. Irons weren't great, but I had a lot of 1-putts today, which helped. Sort of knocked Leon out, got into his head a little bit and pushed him out of it. But Grant and Jason are still there, so it's going to be tough at Brown Park, but looking forward to it.
Yeah. So you've played Red Park quite a few times?
No, once terrible.
Oh,
dreading it.
Well, I can say good luck. Your home course, top 5 finish. How'd the game go, dude?
I had to do something good on home course, well, mostly practice course. Back 9, yes, I couldn't miss a fairway. A few birdie opportunities that didn't fall.
So, just came to my attention that you might be now 2nd on the Thursday league. How do you feel, and what's the game plan for Firethorn?
I think I still have nine shots behind Jamie, but it
can be done.
It still can be done. Baron showed it last year. I think he went just 1 shot behind Jason Ivans, so it's possible. So let's check.
Kevin, another win back-to-back on the Thursday league. Man, how did the game go?
It was great. Didn't start off too well. I mean, I was +3 after 4 holes. Couldn't putt. Missed 2 short putts. 3 putt at the par 5. So it wasn't going so well. So I said, okay, time to change the ball. Change the ball. And I had like 3 par, bogey, par to finish the front 9. So I turned at -1. And then back 9, the par, birdie. So that was pretty good. So got to -5 and then just gave those shots back straight away almost. But just hung in there. Happy to get to -1, stay at -1 actually.
Yeah.
So the pressure was on. The guy was chasing.
And happy birthday to Kevin's wife. He's taken her out for a very special dinner tonight. That's why he's not on. And the second thing I want to say about Kevin is we've given you enough golf balls, that's for sure. 2 dozen golf balls. 3 dozen golf balls in the space of a month is pretty good going. Never needs to shop again.
I just wanted to add something as well. What was cool to see at ERPM is most of the guys wearing their classic shirts.
Yeah.
So it was probably about 80, 90% of the guys were wearing classic shirts, and it was actually really cool to see. So, yeah. It was very
That's
cool.
good. I think next year will be even better when the rest of the guys who didn't play the Classic get their shirts as well. Let's have a look at the Four-Ball Alliance for the day. Ian Holshausen has won another one.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. I mean, it's crazy how good this guy actually, keep the 4-ball intact. He actually played with Kevin, and Kevin is the winning guy as well. But we spoke afterwards, and that's the kind of guy that you want in your 4-ball. But in the end, Riyad, Ian, and Kevin, Michiel got it, and that 1 pointer there on the 13 is a bit shocking, but a couple of 5 and 6 pointers there, and a good 7 pointer, which is great.
Only 82 points. Imagine 82 points in a golf day. Never.
That's lost, guys.
Lost.
And we saw Ian's scorecard, so I don't think he contributed too much. I think he was just cheerleading in that 4-ball.
Look at him. He's gone up to 6 now. So can somebody catch him? There's not much time left to catch Ian. There's only 4 league games left. So you're going to have to win 3 of them out of these guys. Right. Flicky, please don't beat him at this as well, Flicky.
Yeah, just ask me to catch him, and I'll catch him, eh?
Yeah, it's like break the man's heart if you have to go and take that from under him as well. Yes, that rug is like, what?
Sorry, man.
We're going to quickly go through the best of the pars. Edward Kutzer, -4 on the par 3s. Well done, Eddie. And then Kevin O, -3. As you can see, there must have been a little birdie there as well. I'm looking for your name, Kieran. There it is.
Yeah, number 5.
Well done. What happened with the... Tell us about the 12th.
The 12th is the
one you can't see.
It's the one uphill. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually played it. I was scared of the Daniel on the left, so I played it to the right. Got a good bounce left, and 2-putted for the par. So not too bad. I think that's probably the way to play that hole. Don't go for the pin. Just play it on the right and let it just come in.
Yeah, you don't want to go left. Then you're all the way down the hill there. Kevin and Grant -3 apiece, 23 points on the par 4s. There you can see Kevin's streak there, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. But look, Grant not bad as well. Oh, sorry, I was reading the wrong one. But Grant 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Great run as he has it there. Nice. Fricky, you're not featuring any. Oh, you're -2. Nice, Fricky.
Yeah, I could have been better if I didn't lose the ball on the 16th though. So anyways, it was fun.
How did you lose a ball on the 16th?
Yeah, so you obviously keep it left because you don't want to go out of bounds. Went over the tree, in the trees, and the ball was just lost. So I don't know, and that kind of cost me because it broke me at that point.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay.
I was
just a ball.
Yeah, well, it depends where you are in the scheme of things. PJ, well done, PJ. -1. 4 points on the par 5. Made a birdie there. And the rest of you? We have it.
I'm there. I'm there. +1.
Nice. Cool. That's
the
it.
Valenkamps together there.
Yeah, the Valenkamps owned the par 5s, the big hitting ones, so they probably got there quite easily. Let's have a look at what the standings look like now. Right, so Jamie is on 311 points. And Grant, I saw that you're watching, my friend. You have to be honest. Between this round and the last round where you played with me, you've had your chances to catch him. You could have easily been 2 or 3 shots going into the last one. But unfortunately not. Jason Ivans is another point back on 301. And McKill on 297. And then Leon Oosthuizen completely fell out of the bus. I don't even think he got on the bus. So he couldn't even fall out of it when it came to ERPM.
Mate, if I can mention this one, on that video, Jamie already said to Leon that he's a German and he can quickly get into his head. And then he tuned his commentary to Jason. And just after that, Leon also climbed on the wagon with Jason. So at that point, I knew that Leon he's gone.
Yeah,
because
completely.
Why?
Why? And that's what the rest of it looks like. Kevin only moved up to 6th position from 9th, so he's made his way into the top 10, and more importantly, to secure himself into the shootout team. Who else? No, that's pretty much it. So, all to play for when it comes to Firethorn. And Firethorn's not going to be easy, but that's going to be a proper golf course. I look forward to playing there. I haven't played there in ages. Considering I used to be a member and play there all the time, I haven't played there in ages. You want to see what the player of the season looks like? Ian is now leading. Fricky, you're not leading anymore. Can you believe it? So well done, Ian. Take a screen grab very quickly. You are averaging 146.48. You would see I've added Luki. He hasn't hit the games yet to officially qualify, but he said he will. So we're putting him second to put into context what it could look like coming down the stretch. 140.52, and there you are, Fricky. 139.13. Shout out to Brewster hanging on. He's going to need a win. George is going to need a win. I think just about everybody underneath is going to need probably to win something to contend with the top 3. But I'm hoping it goes down to the last day, the Summer Cup, and anybody can win it. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, Mazo, I'll be honest. I'm so glad that at least there's a couple of contenders this year. Obviously, in the beginning of the year, we all thought that Ian has got it in the bag. We were fighting for second place, and now suddenly there's 3 guys and a possible 4th guy, George Hunter, that can come through. He's still in the team games, if I'm not mistaken, and that win can quickly change things around.
Yeah, that could change things.
He's still there. I think he's a bit far behind, though, but a win and a team game win can quickly change things for him. So, yeah, I think there's about 5 odd contenders at this point, which makes it easy. Not easy, but nicer, for the end season in the end.
And Ian is just under 66 points away from breaching the 4,000 point mark. I'm sure you know this, Ian. What is the highest ranking points that has been scored by a Duckhook player of the season, including all 3 rounds? I need to cough. Excuse me. And again.
Yeah, I think we spoke about it a couple of months ago. I think it was me, the one that I took from Ronnie. That specific day, I took the team game and the Summer Cup, and that got like 1,400 odd points. So I think mine is about 4,500.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
It would be nice to know what the actual record is. Rudolph says, well done, Plascon. Whoop die stick aan jou, so is die Plascon. My Afrikaans is not so good. I don't know what he's saying. What's it? Blurt. What does that mean?
It says a Plascon, like a blitz.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
I think that's it.
I quickly want to take you through the match play stuff because we're going into Benoni and there's a couple of games happening. Yes, just to clarify, you are not playing Fats and Andre Fricky. You will be playing the winner of the Ninjas or Obscura.
Yes.
They are playing at Benoni. And then
correct.
Hansi and Rudolph and Jason and Eddie are playing at Benoni. So we will have our semi-finalists after Benoni, and that pretty much leaves 2 games to get to the final.
Correct,
so we're almost there. We're almost there. So do your best to knock Fricky out, to give the others a chance. Ian Holzhausen says, Donnie in 2019 made 5,047 points. Most wins. Ronnie with 4 wins in 2021. Thank you, Mr. Stats Guy. Much appreciated. Okay, Group A of the singles. We're waiting. When's this happening? This is happening? Benoni?
Happening at Benoni, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Then we'll have our second finalist, which will be great. If we go to Group B, when is this happening? Benoni.
Benoni.
Awesome. That means we'll have all 3 finalists come the end of Benoni, and then you'll join Bernard, and then that is almost done. Yay. Can you believe
Listen, Matt, I just want to say this. You are missing a hell of a league game at Benoni. There's so many semi-finals and quarters and all that kind of stuff running, eh? You're going to lose out, man.
I'll be on a golf course. I'll be at Glendower, and I'll be doing my thing, putting together the Fortress Invitational. It's been keeping me very busy. My next 6 weeks is a bit hectic. I'm like all over the place. I go to Sun City 4 times. I'm in Sun City for probably a total of 20 days in the next 6 weeks. That's ridiculous. What do I need to be there so much for? Well, we know.
Hot, hey? Hot.
Nothing is as hot as where I came from, my people. That was ridiculous. I've never been so hot in my life. You get there, 8 o'clock, it's like 40 degrees already. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. The first 2 or 3 holes. This is me after 3 holes. I've got, because they drive around. If the guys watching, this is the Els Club Copperleaf that they've got there. It's just outside Dubai Centre. The towel dude, he drives around with the carts. Every second hole, he comes and give you ice towels, right? Out of an ice bucket, so that it can cool you down. And you're like, wow, this guy's busy. So like employed an oak to give people towels on the course. I put it on my hair, put my cap over. After 9 holes, I thought, yeah, I'm going to overheat. I don't know how people play golf there. And that wasn't even, the guy said, oh, it's not so bad. It's not so hot. I thought, are you mad? Are you honestly joking? Like, how? I would stop playing golf. What's the point? You cannot play golf in that heat. Beautiful, but tough. Yeah. And the grass is different. So, you know that it's almost Serengeti-like grass, but fluffier. So even on the fairways, the ball is kind of sitting a little down. So if you don't hit down on that thing, you tend to top it a lot. I hit a lot thin, not top. I hit a lot thin because you have to kind of, it's like a little... Anyway, moving on to Benoni. This is coming up soon, and this is what the standings look like. Ricky?
Yeah.
6 points.
Yeah, it's nothing, and I do think that though Ian is going to catch me. I'm playing my singles game there. I'm playing of a 8, I think, handicap. He's playing of a 13 or 14, 15 handicap, I think. So it's a couple of shots. If he just has a good game, then we're setting ourselves up for a good final at Krugersdorp. So yeah, looking forward to that one, and I hope that Ian can do it.
Come on, Ian, you can do it. We know. What about Donna? You think he's got a chance?
Look, Donna's got a chance, but I mean, obviously, then both me and Ian must have sort of a terrible day, or not so great day. But yeah, maybe the top 3 is in contention, but yeah, I don't think Benoni suits Donna that well. I don't think he's played too well there. But let's see, anything can happen. Yeah, things work.
Well, we have
just watch out, Don. So just watch out. Donna can be like a silent missile that he comes and he snaps the two of you like mad. Just careful. Watch out for that guy.
You make it interesting. He goes and shoots at 42 points somewhere.
Exactly.
Imagine that.
Ricky, take us through your season so far. I'm sure people would be interested to see how you got to this point.
Yes, like Mazza, this is a blur. I can't remember. Eagle Canyon, yeah, I think that's the first game with Gerard de Brito, Glen Vista. Yes, I can't remember much there. Bortse was obviously the one that we played a match play against the Tannies. Good day for me and Gerard there. Parkview, we lost our match play against Karuna and them. It was a good day though. Roll East, yes, I can't remember much there. Killarney, I always thought I played well there. 31 points is probably not bad. Glendower was a great day. I think that was a match play with you and me against Jaco and Martens.
That's
point
right.
or two. Houghton was a lekker day. I mean, it's in the winter time, a great course. We also played match play, Jaco and Martin, me and Gerard. Great day. And then Modderfontein was again the play with Karuna them, which, I mean, yeah, it was at that time, it was just playing well. Had a couple of good shots. And then obviously the last hole was the one that I could have won and just sort of messed it up. But yeah, great. In my view, great season. Not seeing any 20-pointers there. So
yeah, I was just about to say that there's no 20 pointers. It's crazy. Everything in the 30s.
Are you planning on getting 20 points at some point?
Golf.
Look, I do. Go look at Magalies. That's a 22-pointer there. So, but yeah, for some reason, I mean, the courses suited me. I mean, all the courses that we've played. Maybe Parkview was the only one that doesn't suit me well. But all the other courses I've always played well. Glen Vista is fast greens. I think at that day that we played, it wasn't that fast, so it was more receptive for us. But yeah, glad you do that, and hopefully not a 20-pointer at Benoni. We'll just see.
I say get to 20 points at Benoni and make it interesting.
No, I hate that.
Come on.
Anyway, if I make a 20-pointer, that means that I'm losing my singles game. I don't want to do that, man. Come on. Yes,
okay.
It's all that ironing you're doing this year. It's just
put it
on
ironing is doing.
Yes,
for sure.
I'm gonna start ironing tomorrow.
Stay tuned. After Benoni, we're going to talk about some rules that we want to talk about to our guys, just to kind of get us on the same page, because there's some interesting things that are rules, but also not fair in a sense. So keep watching. Benoni, here are the stats. No, it's gone all the way down. Here are the stats for Benoni. Ranked outside the top 100. Can you believe that, Wayne?
Wow.
Can you believe it? It's not ranked.
That is, I'm actually surprised with that because, I mean, yeah, to me, it's actually always been an awesome course and it's always been great and all that.
Yeah.
So it's.
I was very surprised when I saw that. Maybe the dude doing the rankings doesn't like something at Benoni. Who knows? The course record's 61.
Is it not because they had to put a pipe or something through the course at some point? So a couple of the holes, I think the tee boxes were moved up or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
Could be that. Yeah.
Eddie Ivans won it on the Thursday League to close the Thursday League last year, minus 541 points. I don't think it's going to go that low this year. So if you want to have your predictions for everybody who's playing at Benoni, please throw them on the chat line and we will read them out. The average was a 14 handicap, 32 points, which is up. That's a high average. And then the gross, 87. That's also a great average. Sure. But, again, that was a Thursday, which was a smaller field compared to what a Sunday would be. Right, let's take this way. The pins. This is what the pins will be like.
Yeah, we've got the par 3 third there with the Duckhook sponsorship. And par 3 8th, Monkey Shoulder. That's a difficult hole to try and get that one. But hopefully we can make it. Par 3 12, 6 on Towel. And then the par 4 14th, Golf Concepts Voucher closes in 2. That's actually a lekker hole to do that. Yeah, lekker, man.
Cool. So good luck with those guys. And all the best. I might pop in because, let's go to the big one. I might pop in because I think I am, the Sunshine Tournament is supposed to finish at 4. So if I'm out of there by 4:30, it take me 20 minutes to get there. I can be there by 5 and then assist you, Fricky.
Yeah. It would be nice if you get to take the videos of Kuna that's beating me in the singles. Go for it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be there for that. Well, that depends what time you tee off because I'm only going to catch the last few guys coming in. Some predictions that's...
You won't make it.
No. Benoni's morning field.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you won't make it, man.
Sorry. I'll be busy. Martin says -2 for the win. Rudolph says -4. Grant says -4. What do you guys say?
I'll say -4.
Yes.
I say -1.
Yeah, -3.
Okay. I'll go -3 as well. Just so minutes.
Lekker.
Okay. Was there anything else? You want to see the field?
Okay.
7:15 we start. Nice to have AM. And I can tell you, next year we've got 1 or 2 more AMs. It's getting easier to get AMs suddenly, which is nice because then you can get home to see your family at some point and not at 8 o'clock at night. Karuna, Rakesh, and Brian Owen take us off. There is no singles or team match play on the first team. It just worked out that way. We've got a couple of new faces. There's a Carl Chris Swanepoel, and I think I saw your name. I think you're watching, Carl. So welcome. I hope you have a great day. Carl and Gerard de Bruto will be looking after you, and Peter Zakaria. So I'm sure they'll tell you everything you need to know. Jenny is watching also, and she's also in the field. Jenny, I said to you, once you play one, you will be back, and I don't think you have missed one yet. So, yeah, we're not so bad, are we? She's keep her eyes on the tour next year because she wants to really make a run for it, the tour next year. Anything else that stands out for you? No? No. Right, let's go to the first. The 10th tee. There you see is our green blocks, which is the singles, Grant and Wayne. That's going to be a great match. I wish I could watch it be a fly on the wall. It's probably not the right phrase to use, seeing that we're in a golf course, but
just ask
maybe
Mark, sorry, Maz, ask Mark to give you highlights on the game.
Yeah. Fricky, there you are with Kunrad finishing last, so you're going to have to run and do your thing.
Yeah.
And then the team game to get to the semi-final, which is Riyad Prevent, Stephen, and George.
Yes.
Lekker. And then Pierre Henry Futcher is also new. So Leon will look after him, and Francois and Vickers Lee. So that is Benoni. So lots to look forward to that game. And then the week after is this. I just saw there that Rudolph says they're playing a team game as well, so I haven't highlighted it. So
Yeah.
I'll highlight it for you.
Yes.
My apologies. Team Clash. We'll do a build-up for it next week.
Collision.
For sure. Collision. The
Yes.
team Collision, we'll do a build-up for it next week, where we'll show and reveal who the teams are, and well, not taking each other on are. And Mfuleni, here we come. Never played Mfuleni. I've been ticking off some courses this year that I haven't played, so it's been great.
Yeah, look, Mfuleni is one of the better courses, compared to a couple of others. But yeah, you're going to be in awe. If they get a little bit of rain, it's going to be a lekker one.
In awe? Kieran, that's the biggest word ever to tell me to look forward to a golf course when I played hundreds. In awe.
No, I'm telling you, I agree with Vicky. There, but Mfuleni is the course where I got my first eagle ever.
Yeah.
And that was with the wedge.
That's course. It's properly done, and it's a lekker course.
It just needs to rain a bit more because, as always, these courses do struggle if there's no rain. That is for sure.
Yeah, yesterday's rain was good, but yeah, we need more.
More. Okay, moving on. So yes, we'll build up to the team collision next week, and then we'll also review and so on and so on. The calendar. Would you like to see what's been added? This is what it looked like the last time I put it on. Okay, here we go. Let's see if you can see the changes. Here we go. And the changes are runner. October is filled. Magalies Park, 5th of October. Ibotsi Links, 16th of October. And ERPM is the 19th of October. ERPM moves to a Sunday this time around. And then Ibotsi moves to a Thursday. What else changed? I can tell you that...
Goldfields. That's a new
Goldfield on a Thursday.
That's been on. Reimsig and Irene. You spotted that right there, Kieran. That is on the Thursday League section. And then Copperleaf will be the Players' Champs because they cannot do the Masters because I was too late in booking them because they've already got a big corporate golf day. So that will be Players' Champs. Ibotsi is confirmed for the Open, which it has to be. Thank goodness. Imagine. Otherwise, I'd have to move the Open date completely. Yeah. Let's just see if anything else changes because I can't remember. Hold on. Yeah, that seems to be it.
Yeah. It looks like the 16th of October, you also got Ibotse, that changed, and Magalies came in. It looks like.
Yeah.
If my eye right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we're almost there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 courses, 14 courses to book. It's not too bad. It's just they're so far ahead. And calendars aren't open yet. So we'll have it done before the end of November. That is for sure. Right. This rule thing. Flicky, yes. This is the rule you wanted to talk about. And I have my opinion on this because it's happened to me. So here it goes. Question 1. I'm going to do both questions. Then you can read them, put your opinion. Let us know. Let's have a nice conversation for the last 5 minutes of the show. Can you place your ball on another fairway? That's question 1. Question 2 is after hitting the ball and you're not sure if it is safe, inbounds or in the water, you play a provisional. The ball can't be found. And you play the provisional ball only to find the original ball somewhere else. So say, for instance, your playing partner said, no, the ball went here, and you all go there, and you can't find the ball. And then when you're driving this way, the ball's actually over here. It's hit the tree, it's come across, who knows? What is the story? Do we play, now are you liable or bound to play that provisional because you now played it? Or do you say, that guy's blind, why must I take the penalty? Or the tree got in the way. Why must I take the penalty? Play that ball. Go.
Yeah. So Mazzo, my first perception is it actually happened with me specifically because when I we hit that. Well, I hit the ball and it went behind trees, but we know that there's water and it was guaranteed. Well, the 4-ball was convinced that it went into the water because there's water on that side. So what happened is I went to the line of entry where the ball went in. And it dropped. And when I went around, we saw the ball. So now the question is, do I have to play the provisional ball? Because I haven't approached that other ball. I haven't looked for it. And because of the pace of play, we just try to, instead of go look and then come back and then play the ball, we, for time-wise, we thought it's better to play the ball, the provisional. So to me, I just want to understand exactly what is the ruling thereof. Can I play the other one? Or do I have to then insist of playing my provisional ball because I declared the ball.
I'm going to pause you before you answer, Wayne. I think question 1 is a given. Right? Can you play another another fairway. Everybody is saying, no, you cannot play in another fairway. Martin says, no, it's not your fairway. Vimpy says, no, it's not your fairway. You're not allowed to play in another fairway, says Rudolph. You can't place in a fairway that's not yours. Donnie says, Q1, fairway in play. Yes. So, done, right? If you're not in your fairway, you can't place it. Finished. Moving back to question, Wayne.
I would say you're going to have to look at this ruling quite intensely especially for Duckhook towards Duckhook side.
Yeah.
Because you understand pace of play, number one. Number two, if you're going to do, let's take Ficky's example or his situation as an example. In a way, he would have in a normal tournament or somewhere else, he would have actually declared his ball lost if he had dropped. But if he hadn't declared it lost, he would have gone ahead, gone and looked for his ball first. Then if the ball is gone, come back to the point and then hit, which is the normal thing. What are we doing in Duckhook, and what is the number one thing in Duckhook after all our fun and all of that stuff? Is speed up play, keep up ahead. So my point of view for the Duckhook events and stuff, pretty much Ficky's scenario, I think is something that you got to look at, and that being the situation. But also you got to make it's also a difficult one to probably handle all that type of thing. But it all comes down to, I think at the very bottom, the first thing is, have you declared your ball lost or not? And that depends on a lot as well, regardless of what other scenario you have, what other thing you have at the end of the day. But yeah, I pretty much agree with Ficky there, especially in our Duckhook community. There is a few things you can do.
My opinion is, because it's not a professional league or a professional outfit, right? Because this has happened to me before, and it's very frustrating, where I don't see it go off the tee box, and so says, no, it's definitely out. It's definitely out. So I hit another one, and I go there because he says, no, it's out. Right now, on that guy's, blindness or guessing, I get there, we look, we don't find it. But the ball's actually there, nowhere where he's looked. So I drop and I hit it, only to drive 20 meters forward and say, oh, but the ball's here. And the guy's, oh, sorry, I got the line wrong. Why must I be punished for that? Because that guy's blind. So I'm kind of like, even though I've hit the second one, if I'm driving and then all of a sudden, oh, here's the ball, why should I not be able to say, okay, well, screw that last ball. This is the actual thing. It's in play. Well, it's sitting over here. I want to play this ball. I want you to argue that point because, again, looking at what we're trying to be fair. I mean.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you the question. Okay. So in that situation, Maz, I'm the other guy. Did you taken upon yourself, unfortunately, okay, I'm trusting what he said. So I'm going to go follow up with him. You, unfortunately, if you did not see where it went, you're responsible for your ball. You're responsible for your golf game, unfortunately. Sometimes it's responsibilities nail us in the behind. It's one of those things, unfortunately. So if you've played that other shot and you've taken now what the other guys have said, you've got the right also to say, because sometimes we get in a situation where the guys say, hang on, your ball is out, and you personally believe, no, it's not. But player C and player D are saying, no, but your ball is out, and we saw it's out, it's definitely out, and whatever. And you're feeling, you've still got the right to say, hang on, I'm going to quickly go check there quickly and just have a quick spot check and go into that position. But if you did not see where it went in and you're relying on the other people, unfortunately, that's one of those things, and that is what it is. That's my feeling on it, and it's happened to me as well. But yeah, it's pretty much my feeling on it.
So my opinion on that one, Karen, you can also have a go at that one. But to me, I know that there's some rule that says if you haven't passed your ball yet, then you can still play your ball if you find it, even if.
No, that's playing your provisional. That's playing your provisional, if I'm not mistaken. Playing your provisional, playing the second shot on your provisional if it hasn't passed the first. Yeah, that's where that comes in.
So let's take IF Africa, for instance. You hit your ball, you know it's out, but it hit a roof and it comes into play 50 meters further in the fairway. So you've gone line of entry, or you re-teed, whatever the case would be. You go look, you can't find it. Then you come to the ball suddenly in the middle of the fairway. Now should you get penalized? And the answer is no. You haven't crossed that path yet. You found it. Yes, you've hit the ball because you thought it was out, but now it's in play. You can't be penalized because of such a stupid decision. So no. To me,
I think.
Hold on, wait. I need to get to the chat line also.
Yeah, I agree also, though, what you guys are saying. I think you shouldn't be penalized for it. Like,
Yeah. Sorry, Wayne, but I mean, it can hit everything when it's in the middle
No,
of
I'm
the
not
fairway.
disagreeing. I agree with you. I agree with you, but I'm saying you got to ask yourself these questions. So I'm definitely not disagreeing with you. I agree with you guys 100%. But when you're in that situation, you've got to ask yourself questions. You've got to say, okay, I'm the one responsible for this. I'm this one, or this has happened. It depends on the situation where and how you are. So that's what I'm trying to get down to.
Yeah,
But I
but
agree
when it
with
comes
you
to
guys
rules,
100%.
you can't say, well, it depends on the situation. It's either black or white. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that we would say, well, do we just stick with it what it is, or are we going to say, well, you know,
That's where you come in. That's where you come in. The guy,
No,
you
I
running
can't
Duckhook.
make.
No,
I
no, no.
can't
That's
make the
where you come
decision
in.
by
That's where you've
myself.
got to
You're
put.
joking.
Where you say, okay, right, this is the league that goes.
Majority. I can't make that decision. Yaku says, if 5 minutes is up, search if the ball isn't played anymore. Okay, no. You have to play your first ball, says Rudolph. Martin says, difficult if you played a second shot. Why not use or claim another provisional ball? All depends on your 4-ball. Yaku says, if you hit a provisional ball and the area is marked red, yellow stakes, the provisional ball is in play irrespective if you don't find your ball in the yellow area. Oh, okay. Fair one. Okay, under that one. So Grant says, if you don't hit a provisional from the tee box and you drop point of entry, you must play the ball you dropped. If you play provisional and you find the first tee shot, you can play the first shot. But
not can, you must.
Yeah, but that's
if you find your first shot, you must.
Yes. Even if it's in the crap, that's why sometimes you don't go look for it. You're like, no, leave it there. There's a difference between OB and red and yellow stakes when hitting a provisional ball. I don't know if you've really answered my question, Max. With the what we say, like if it's hit the roof and it's 50 meters down, we don't expect it. Now you're going to take the penalty because you've played the second one that went out red stakes, and now that ball's in play. I think it's something we could debate the whole time.
Yeah.
Just make a new rule. Call it the Duckhook double provisional.
Look, Mazo, Wayne said that we must make the call. So in my view, football can talk about this, but in my view, if everyone is convinced it went out, you hit your provisional, you play the ball. But if you then pass the ball and you see, hey, here's my ball, you are allowed to play it. But if you pass the ball and you hit that shot, that provisional that you hit for the second time, and then someone shouts at the back, then I would say you kind of lost it. But if you pass it and says, hey, here's my ball, I haven't hit.
That is the provisional rule. I mean, then you go play that one if you pass it. But we're talking about is if it's gone, and now you've hit the provisional second time, and then you drive down, and then you say, oh, well, here's the ball. We were looking in the wrong place. You now discard the provisional you hit and carry on with your first one. That is the subject we're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about this.
Here's a question. Yes, interesting question. Then we can cut off. If you're looking for your ball and your allotted time that you allowed, your 3 minutes that you allowed to look for your ball, that is passed, and then you find your ball outside of that, do you get to play your ball, or do you have to play the new dropped ball or new hit ball?
That's the same thing. Now, that comes into question as well, because you're looking for the ball in the wrong place.
Normal rules. If you're outside the allotted time limit, you penalized. You don't get to play the original ball. So you've got to look at it. That's the one thing. That's the kind of questions you've got to ask yourself, Maz. Let's put these questions up, and you debate this again on the show future-wise. Put up a few questions that you've got to ask yourself when you're in a ruling situation.
I think we need to take ourselves, like Martin says, it's a social tournament. Do you look at it differently?
100%.
Because we could have our own rules in certain aspects of things, but we'll leave it there. I think we might need to take this to the WhatsApp chat line, Frikkie, and see what the opinion is. Otherwise, it will be like, welcome to the show. It's midnight.
Yeah.
But everybody says, most of them say, if you declare your ball lost, and sorry for you, your problem. I want to see when you are coming down the 18th and this situation happens to you, where all of a sudden you have not found it and it's actually over there. And now because of this happens, you lose the tournament. You'll be on the show very quickly saying, maybe we should rethink this thing because I've got robbed, completely robbed, because some idiot told me the ball was somewhere else.
Yeah. Anyways, lekker. That was fun.
Okay, that's it, everybody. Enjoy Benoni. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Please watch. A lot of effort's going into the show. So, yeah, watch tomorrow, the classic review. Kieran, thanks for joining us. I hope you had fun.
Hey,
100%.
Is he there?
Yeah, I think he was.
Looks like his airtime expired. It went past 8 o'clock. Sorry, Karen. But we'll leave.
Bedtime.
Well done, Flicky. We didn't manage to get over under an hour. We're saying goodbye.
Sorry.
Thanks for
Anyways,
watching.
keep
Really appreciate it.